Hi guys, it's Nicole and welcome to my 6-week bump date. I feel like this is going so fast already. I can't believe I'm already at 6 weeks. A lot of different things have been happening this week, so let's get started. First of all, this week I've really noticed that my sense of smell and my food aversions have definitely got into full swing. The other day in the office, a lady opened a banana and just the smell of it was absolutely disgusting. And then the other day Ryan had peanut butter and he came to kiss me after he'd eaten it and it was just horrible. I had to make him brush his teeth because I just could not stand the smell of it. And with that has come some aversions to certain smells and certain foods. It's nothing really in particular, it's just that when I'm trying to think of what I want to eat, I often know what I don't want to eat, but I don't know what I actually do feel like, so that's a little bit annoying. The other weekend we went to the football and I started to feel a little bit sick and a bit nauseous because I needed to eat and just absolutely nothing appealed to me. Granted, the only food at the football was like really bad food for you anyway, so like greasy chips and that sort of thing, but I just did not want anything greasy or anything, so I was very limited with my choices. But apart from that, I haven't had any real like aversions to just certain foods. Every day it's a little bit different, and I haven't really had any cravings or anything like that. The only thing that I did really want the other day was a crusty bread roll, but other than that I haven't had too much of that. I am still quite tired. Last week at work was just another crazy week and I got called out twice overnight, like 2 days in a row. So I'm still trying to recover from that, still feeling quite tired and trying to catch up on my sleep and that sort of thing. So it's a combination of, you know, being pregnant, working really hard at work, and then also having low iron. And I don't know if I mentioned that in my last video, but I have checked my iron and my iron levels are quite low, so I'm trying to bring those levels up and hopefully that will help with my tiredness. My breasts this week have been feeling a lot better. My nipples have still been quite sensitive, but I feel like the tenderness of the breasts themselves has settled down. I've definitely noticed that they've gotten bigger as well. I have definitely been needing to go to the toilet a lot more this week. On the days where I was called in overnight and then I was trying to sleep throughout the day, I could really only last maybe 2 hours of sleep before I'd have to get up and go to the toilet, which was a little bit annoying, but I'm a fairly good sleeper once I'm asleep, so I could just get up and go to the toilet and get back to sleep fairly easily. Although the other day I had like the whole universe against me and I had delivery man knocking at my door and people chopping trees down and stuff across the road, so that made things a little bit more difficult. I didn't mention this in my last video because I forgot, but I have still been going to the gym, not as much as I would have liked to have been, purely because of my work schedule, but I think last week I went 2 or 3 times and this week I only went once, so I'm hoping to go for like a run or something this afternoon so I at least have done something. Both my trainers know that I'm pregnant, so everything is good. They're giving me stuff that's appropriate for me to be doing and I'm really just listening to my body, and if I need to slow down then I will. But so far I'm really enjoying it actually. I went a few days where I was feeling a little bit sick and I was kind of tossing up whether to go or not, and then I did end up going and I actually felt a lot better after I'd done a workout. My nausea and stuff had completely settled. Yesterday I went along to my GP to get my referral for the hospital that I want to go to. She was really excited to find out that I was pregnant because she's been my GP since I was 13 and knows about obviously the struggles and everything, because she referred me to have my operations and referred me to the fertility centre that I go to. So she was really excited about that. Basically I'd already had all the blood work that I needed to have done, and I had them quite recently because the doctor that we went to see to get a second opinion, he ran all those tests again, so there's no need for me to get all those done again, because they were only done like a month ago and they were all normal. So she basically just gave me some request forms to have my 12-week ultrasound and my 20-week ultrasound, and to have the blood test that goes along with the 12-week ultrasound, and then just did like my blood pressure, my weight and that sort of thing, and says that she will send my referral along to the hospital. So that's all done now, so I can tick that off. I'm probably like a good 5 kilos heavier than I would have liked to have been at this point. I mean, at this point I haven't put on any weight in my pregnancy, but just from doing the IVF and not working out as much as I normally would, I'm probably sitting at about 5 kilos heavier than I normally would be. So I normally sit at about 65 quite comfortably, and at the moment I'm about 69, 70 kilos. So I really want to be careful this pregnancy that I don't put on too much weight. Obviously I know I'm going to be putting on weight this pregnancy. I just don't want to be gaining any more than the recommended weight gain in pregnancy, which for my BMI is like 11 to 16 kilos or thereabouts. Already I'm at probably the heaviest that I've ever been before, and of course some of that is muscle, but a lot of it is fat as well, unfortunately. I feel like I already have like a little bit of a belly there, and I know some of it is bloat, but I think some of it is also just from like not eating very well during the whole IVF process, because I definitely wasn't feeling as energetic and that sort of thing throughout that process. So I wasn't working out as much and I wasn't eating as healthy as I should have been. I've also been having a little bit of nausea and just feeling unwell, mostly at night, funnily enough, mostly after I've had dinner, or when I'm about to go to bed I start to feel a bit nauseous and a bit off, but I normally just head on to bed, and when I wake up I'm feeling fine again. I also do get it occasionally after I eat, but it's very short-lived and it doesn't make me feel like I need to vomit or anything. I get just a little bit of nausea that lasts a couple of minutes and then it seems to settle quite quickly. That's basically all in terms of symptoms and that sort of thing. The next thing that we're waiting for now is for 7 weeks so that we can have our ultrasound to see this little baby. That is booked in for next Friday. So it's Friday and I think it's about 11:30, so it's right in the middle of the day, and luckily I've managed to schedule work around it and that sort of thing, and at the moment Ryan isn't working, so he should be able to come to that appointment with me as well, which is really, really nice. At this point we haven't told many people about our pregnancy. We've just told close family, and I have told one of my friends, and the ladies in the office at my work know, because they knew I was going through IVF because I had to miss appointments and that sort of thing, and they could just tell that I was pregnant as well. So we haven't told that many people, but the people that we have told have been really excited, and we'll probably wait till the 12-week mark to announce it to the rest of like the extended family and that sort of thing. Okay guys, so that's all I had to update you guys on. I hope you're liking these bump dates. At this point there's not a whole lot to update you guys on, but I'm sure as the pregnancy progresses and there's more exciting things happening, that there will be a lot more to update you guys on. So I will talk to you guys next week for my 7-week bump date. See you then, bye!